and on. But he's talking about the Sabbath here. There are people who have held on to a particular day of worship. And they are saying that if you don't worship on a Saturday, on a Sabbath day, you are not going to heaven. Or God does not love you. I'm bringing few things up. You may not like it, but I didn't select the theme. It's on our almanac. Once it's there, I'll preach about it. There are certain things that we hold on to. So they were holding on to a Sabbath. And so in the third reading, which is the gospel, we'll see that Jesus will come into the temple or the synagogue at that time, and he will heal a woman that was bent over as a result of the enemy having an attack on her. And Jesus will heal that woman who had been bound for 18 bad years. And when the woman was praising God, then the ruler of the synagogue will answer and say to the people, if you want to be healed, come on another day. For the Sabbath day is holy. On Sabbath day, we don't do healing. Why? Because to them, the healing was work that Jesus had done. And so on a Sabbath day, you don't do healing. So the woman's praising God was not important to him. The woman's healing, a woman that was bound for 18 years, that has had her healing, the first response that should come from the high priest in a synagogue should have been, oh, we thank God. But his first response was, if you want to be healed, don't come on this day. So we have that kind of tradition where you come into church and we are running church on a Sunday and things have turned around and changed. And it is no more a normal preaching like we are doing like this, but it's a healing service. And we are praying and people will say that, why are you spoiling our church? Why? Because you have changed from the liturgical standard for one day. This is not Presbyterian. But the day you go to church and everything was quiet, extremely quiet, and people slept very well in church. They closed. They said, now this is Presbyterian. You like that one? We have become you are holding on to certain traditions. I'm not saying that our liturgy is wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about styles that we have held on to that sometimes are not helping us. There were things that were being done in those days. Order of service came in as a result of the haphazard way that people were doing things in church. So we had an order of service. That order of service is a good thing. It has been our tradition. We will continue with it. We will run an order of service. But when the order of service has turned, and now even prayer, to the extent that in our liturgy book, and I'm very serious about that, we use a liturgy book. We run with a liturgy. I love the liturgy. But when you read the liturgy, there is a spirit behind the liturgy. It is to put order in the church. It does not mean that by all means we must do word for word in the liturgy. So people don't learn how to pray because of tradition. Recently it has changed though. But in the last recent liturgy, we had a prayer in our liturgy for the Queen. Because we were colonized by Great Britain. I'm talking about the Ghanaian liturgy. The Manone Yishirano. That woman is dead now.